coffee on it. That sounds like a nice little capper. Maybe it's Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you. I forgot what I was going to say, even though I do the same intro pretty much every time. I need me some coffee this morning. Whenever you are tuning in and creeping with, I love you for that. It's absolutely beautiful out. 70 degrees weather. We're starting off here with my buddies at AM/PM, having a little pumpkin spice. And since it's so nice, I thought, what the heck? Let's cruise into Southeast Portland today and check out Lone Fir Cemetery, which we've been to many of times. I'll tell you more when we get there. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one, especially now that I got me a big old bucket of coffee. Oh yeah. Put on the pumpkin brew. We're gonna go that away and jump back on the Springwater corridor. But I always love seeing this big maple here. It's Gresham's 100-year heritage tree. Been here for some time. Always pretty. All right, blue skies, looking nice. Getting juiced up here. Man, coffee's hitting good. I love that pumpkin spice. That is so good. And AM/PM Arco has it all year. I've been lucky and just been able to get it all year. But we're back on the Springwater corridor here. We're heading into Southeast Portland. Like I said, to a cemetery we've been to many a times. All right, ask for some directions real quick. Excuse me, Mr. Creepy Ghost Guy. Yes, you. I don't. Well, I see your Skelly friends over here, but I thought you would probably know. Where's Lone Fir Cemetery? Shouldn't you be haunting there? Oh, it's that. Okay, we were on the right track. I figured you'd know, Mr. Creepy Ghost Guy. Good morning, Mr. Skelly. Digging up bones. Mr. Vampire Cat might know. Mr. Vampire Cat, where's Lone Fir Cemetery? Oh, it's the other. Oh, don't cross your path. Okay, sorry. Getting here to Southeast Peacock Lane, which is usually decked out for Christmas. Good morning, Mr. Skelly. But these guys always do such a great job. And they did Beetlejuice again. So we got Beetlejuice himself there taking a little sun bath. Which today would be a good day for it. Just don't say his name 3 times. It's showtime. And it also looks like they have a little bit of a walk through here. They got the big sandworm. I've yet to see the sequel. But these guys are so cool. They always do such a great job, not only for Halloween, but for Christmas as well. So it looks like they're doing a bit of a walkthrough this year. That's pretty dang cool. Looks like they're still working on it, so we're gonna have to wait until maybe Halloween night. But yeah, we got Beetlejuice himself taking a little break. This is always so cool though. It looks like this year you'll be able to walk right through there. They always do the kind of selfie booths, but there you have it. The Beetlejuice house. I love it. Right. 26 and Southeast Stark. Right across the street here. Lone Fir Cemetery. Such a beautiful cemetery. A lot of notable Portlanders and famous folks buried here. We're going to go in here and check it out. The beautiful and creepy Lone Fir Cemetery right behind us. We're going to creep through here and check out some cool and notable persons buried here. Such a great time of the year. Fall leaves and all the people buried here. It's going to be a good one. Got some squirrels chasing each other. Let's creep in. And as stated, there's a lot of notable Portlanders buried here. A lot of famous names that you may recognize, from street signs to the founders of Portland. Wow, the colors on most of these trees through here are just so gorgeous too. Leaves falling, and there's like all these like acorns on the ground, so when you're kind of trekking through here, it's very pretty. This is probably my favorite time of the year in Portland, and especially coming here. Alright, we're slowly making our way through here. But I wanted to visit Andrew's headstone here. We visited a few years back. The drummer for a very famous Portland band, Deadpool. Or I'm sorry, Dead Moon. I don't know why I said Deadpool. Dead Moon, very famous punk rock band, was the drummer for many years. Andrew Brian Loomis. Looks like maybe his brother buried here as well. But I always like seeing his headstone here, especially since it's got the Dead Moon on there as well. I like that somebody left the pumpkin here too. Very nice touch. And I think this is new. Yeah, 2020, so it's been a while since we've been here. But the nice rock there from the Cannon Beach. Life is good, except the parts that suck. Looks like they've even got a little nod to Dante's, which is a club here in Portland. It featured a lot of his band's work. Here's another very interesting headstone. I believe his name was James Flush, or Frush. You got the Frush family tomb here as well. But this guy was a very well-known bartender in Portland for many years. And at Christmas time, his friends would come here and decorate his headstone. In fact, this at first was created so the headstone could be removed, taken to the bar, and the bartender would fill it full of alcohol and bring it back, and folks would gather and celebrate his life. James Frush. In fact, this has got like a little fountain on it too. I remember seeing some pictures. Yeah, you can kind of see his mouth is open there, so people would gather their spirits, pour it into here, and then enjoy it out of the headstone. Pretty neat. Here's the founder of Portland, Asia Lovejoy. If you guys recognize the last name too, we came by here to do the Simpsons tie-in. Dr. Reverend Lovejoy, but yeah, the Oregon Trail. In fact, it was Portland was selected by a coin toss. We could have been Boston if things didn't go how they did, but yeah. There's definitely an interesting one. Tommy L. Woodward. He's got the Davy Crockett cap here. Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. I'm gonna have to look him up. Maybe he helped write the song. I know George Bruins, a Disney composer who's buried in Sandy, Oregon. It's very, very pretty through here. These guys were the ones that originally bought the land here, the plot. Yeah, it's a great day to come here. I was just talking with some other folks that said they actually did the Friends of Lone Fir Cemetery tour, which I will leave links to their website. You can come here at Halloween, and they actually have folks dressed up as notable residents or famous people, and then they tell their stories. Pretty dang cool, but that one's always so creepy. But you gotta love this cemetery. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another one that we visited not too long ago. Joel Barnett Weinstein, who actually died on Halloween. Always like seeing his headstone here. Famous publisher. Got the Skellies on here. So that's always pretty cool. I always like creeping through here. It's so beautiful. And Kreepy, which I love. Alright, moving on. Gotta love a good creep through Lone Fir. Okay, so I stopped and talked to this nice lady here at Lone Fir, and she lives in this area, and she comes through and walking all the time, and she was telling me about the headstone there in the thumbnail, about the very first original Lone Fir Cemetery kind of property owners, and apparently the house still sits. Stevens was the last name.
Stephen's, and his nickname was Uncle Jimmy Stevens, and he was the Stark Street ferry operator. But he was able to purchase this acreage back in the 1800s. His father was the first one buried here.
Interesting.
And there are really old graves here, and they're scattered all around the cemetery because they moved the entrance over the decades. So they would bury people close to the entrance. So you'll see old graves all over the cemetery. But the story about Uncle Jimmy was, after his wife died, he was in a wheelchair, but he had someone bringing him here every day to her gravesite.
That's why he honored her and him by putting that photography picture on the front.
And then he had a monument made of, it looks like a photograph from an anniversary photo of them holding hands. It's one of the most beautiful tributes.
It is. It's kind of creepy, but it's also really pretty.
It's
in
pretty,
a way.
And if you take the time to go around, walk behind it, the epitaph is one of the most beautiful, one of the most secular tributes.
That's cool.
In this cemetery.
Yeah, this is such a beautiful place.
Back in the 1800s.
Especially right now at fall, we're so lucky. And all the memories and history, the nostalgia of Portland sits basically in here.
It's an outdoor
Thanks for sharing that info.
Yes,
I never knew that he... These guys are all decked out too for the holidays. But check this out. These guys always do a spooky job. We got these creepy zombies here on the posts. Big old Skelly Hands. I always like stopping by here. They do such a great job. Ooh, that is creepy as heck. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at this. We got the little zombie baby munching on a hand. That is terrifying. And I absolutely love it. Yeah, I love all these houses throughout Southeast. That is creepy as heck. Yeah, these houses through here are beautiful. We've got some Skellies up there too. Beautiful home. that's going to do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. That'll dial you into being a creeper today. You can also ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. And if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, creeper out for now. Peace.